Good morning, everybody. We are camped in the Madera Canyon area just outside of Tucson, and getting some good training runs up in the mountains here. And I'm going to go on a little run today. A goal is to get to the Mount Wrightson trailhead. And depending on how our time is going, then we will maybe go up a little bit. But I don't think I'm going to be able to make it today all the way up. But let's get going. We're going up there. Okay, so we made it to the first trailhead, 1.5 miles in. Even though I had to stop and start my watch because somehow it got flipped to indoor run. I was like, why am I doing laps here? But the sun is just starting to creep up over. You can see that's back towards where we were parked. We've already had about 400 feet of climb just to get to here, and then that right there is Mount Wrightson. So somewhere in there is where the trailhead is, supposedly. I don't know. And I got about 3 hours max for this run. So I want to be back by about 11 o'clock. It's 7:25 right now. I want to be back no later than 11 o'clock. Going down will be, this is a continuous uphill grind the whole time. So going back will be a lot quicker. Let's get going. This is cool. There's a lot of bird watchers here too. There's a nice little creek right here too that my dog got to swim in yesterday. But cool little trail. Lots of things to bird watch and stuff in here. It's not all like this. This just gets you to the main trailhead up here. Oh, we've actually turned into a pretty nice little single track. About a 1/2 mile in from the other trailhead. So ooh, steps. Oh, there's that nice little creek. Well, the sun finally got high enough to peek over the top of the mountain, which is good to know. It's right at 8 o'clock in the morning. So it took about 1.5 hours for it to get up that high. I just looked at another. Oh, this is a climb too. Just so you guys know where this is a climb. Just looked at the map a little bit and did some more distances based upon where I'm at right now. All the way from my truck. So some people I was talking to said it would be about 30 miles round trip. Now they were right from the distance to the trailhead. It will be about 5 miles, so 10 miles round trip. But I just looked at the map, and maybe they're taking one of the longer trails. But if you take Old Baldy, which is what I wanted to do, because I assumed it would be the steepest. It might not be the quickest. That would be the steepest. It's about, I would say, 20, so it should be. Morning. Wow, look at this view from up here. I can only imagine what the view is going to be like. Right there. I just took a picture. There's a sign right back here a little ways. 9,453 feet. And then I think that one maybe right there. I don't remember, or that one. It's 9,100 and some feet. But think right there, I can kind of see it is the Mount Wrightson trailhead. So that's going to be one hell of a trail to get up there. And the vegetation and everything continues to change. Look there, I mean, there's just tons of trees. It's completely different from the little juniper trees. Completely different from where we're parked. So we made it to the Mount Wrightson trailhead. We're gonna go up a little ways because I have some time, but this is Old Baldy Trail. This is the one I wanted to do. It looks like it's just over 5 miles, not quite 5.5. That looks hellacious. We'll go up a little bit and see. We might be able to get up to the saddle with as much time as we have today. So we're gonna head off that way. It is just absolutely gorgeous up here, and the temperature is perfect right now. Just perfect. So we're at about 5,700 feet elevation so far, and starting to see our first ponderosa pines. Just starting to show up. This is a very busy trail, and it is very steep. Good for some of these people that don't look like they should be able to do this that are doing it. I am so impressed. But I'm probably just going to go another 300 feet or so of climb, and then turn around and head back. And at the current rate I'm going, that should be pretty quick. Because it is going up fast. It's 9 o'clock. So we're turning around. We're at 57 foot of elevation gain, 82 feet of loss in 5.8 miles. But there's a trail crew up here. Thought about trying to make it to even 6, but I didn't want to go by them and then immediately turn around and come right back again. That'd be a little awkward. So we're gonna head back because my dog's hanging out in the van. Not to worry, the fan is on. She should be nice and cool and all that in there. That's why I know what time I need to be back by, because I've been keeping an eye on when the temperature inside the van increases without the fan. So that way she's good. She's got plenty of water and everything, so she's good. It's just my main concern is bathroom break for her, because she will not get up in the morning when I get up. She gets up on her own time, which is, it's fine, that's okay. But I'm guessing she's probably hanging out in the front seat instead of on the bed since I left her, which will be warmer. So we'll find out, but we're gonna head back. It'll take us probably about an hour since it's all downhill, like you said. 2,000 feet of downhill and only maybe 60 feet of uphill to go. So I will catch you guys at the end, because there's probably not going to be much left to see here now. Okay, made it back. I've had here. My dog's excited. There she is. She was still in bed sleeping, weirdo. Hi. Yeah. Oh, hello. She's so excited I'm back. So, that was, hold on, let me get to my stats here. Right at 12 miles. Actually, be more than that because I lost that quarter mile. But I did run and go fill up my water again, so that added a little bit of extra distance. My average pace was 15:36, counting the uphills. My best mile was a 10:11. Pretty good. Max heart rate 163, so I didn't push it too hard. There we go. Elevation gain 2142. So 2100 feet of gain. My legs can feel it. I don't know if it's feeling the uphill or the downhill, but it can feel it. But I'm gonna eat some food because I'm hungry. I only took one gel. Well, I took more gels, but I only ingested one gel on that whole trip. So my tummy's a little hungry. So we're gonna relax as much as we can for the rest of the morning because it is a little after 10 and almost 10:30 by now. Hey everybody, it is 5:30 in the morning and as we're reflecting there, it looked weird. On our journey up to Mount Wrightson, should be about 10.5, 11 miles to the top, and then back down. So we'll see how long it takes us. Hopefully 5 hours. So I'll give you updates. It's really dark out here, so there won't be much. Okay, it is about 20 minutes before sunrise. I'm running way behind schedule because I had to stop and fill up my water. Well, that didn't I had time for that, but then I had to use the restroom facility. So yeah, we're about this first mile and a half of our journey, or yeah, a little over a mile and a half because a little bit going this way. Took me half an hour. That's not a good sign. It is super windy out. It's supposed to be cooler today, which is why I chose this morning to do this. Oh, this vest, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's just because I've gotten fatter or it's shrunk, but it is tight. Super tight. Anyways, we're gonna get going and see. Hopefully it's not too windy up there. It's supposed to, small chances of rain throughout the morning as well, but we will try and get up there. If I can get up there by 9 o'clock, I will be happy. That gives me almost 3 hours to get up there. And it is from here about 7.5 miles. Is that right? 8.5 miles. Like, that's not right. From the trailhead, so it's 5.5, going here, up to there, back to here, up to the trailhead. 5.5 miles. And it's all uphill. So that's why you're probably thinking to yourself, geez, it's going to take you that long to go 10 miles? Yes, it is, because it is about 5,000 feet of gain. Which means coming back is going to suck. I'm hoping I can do it in 2 hours, but we'll see. All right, I'll check in probably whenever the sun comes up or when we get to the trailhead, one of the two. Okay, I see my thing's having issues. Third of the way in. Not moving as fast as I was hoping, but we will try and make up for it. My worry is, I know the pace I'm picking up on this, or that I'm traveling on this, is not going to be the same as once I hit Old Baldy, which is so steep. You should have seen it in my last video. Super steep. Where we're going, it's right there. You can see it just over the top right there. This trail is not very conducive for running because it is so rocky, and it's actually probably a little steeper than my abilities to run on. So we're moving slow, but looks like we got a spot, little spot to run. Yay! And then now we gotta walk again. That's what this is going to be for the next 2.5-ish miles till we hit the trailhead. It's actually a little less than 2.5. Okay, we made it to the parking lot for the trailhead. There it is. We will see. This is daunting. I climb mountains all the time. Why does this one feel tougher? I don't know. Could be because total I think it's going to be like 5,500 feet of vertical from where I'm camped at. So yeah. But I will see you guys a little further down the trail. I am 2/3 of the way there. Total distance. I am only 1/3 of the way there from the trailhead. It's right there. Right there. Okay, we made it to Josephine Saddle. I'm behind schedule by about 15 minutes, which isn't too bad. But I have no idea. Oh, here's another sign. Maybe it'll tell me how far it is. Nope, it doesn't. Patagonia is 16 miles that way. Which is where Candace Burt just came through the other day on her FKT attempt on the Arizona Trail. In fact, she was actually probably about, if I would go that way, 6 miles from where I'm at right now. So, whew, I am hurting pretty good. I think a lot of it is because I'm chilled. The sun hasn't gotten high enough to hit me yet, and the wind is very cold, and the fact that I am sweating pretty good makes it even colder. I do have my rain jacket that I could put on because it's windproof, but I would probably be way too warm then. Might have to put it up, as windy as it is up on top of the hill here. But we're gonna keep going. Well, Mount Wrightson is right above us. Still confused as to where we're gonna go up and over. It would almost have to be right there. That looks like the only place you can. So we are threading that gap where I said looked like the only place you could go through. Okay, made it to Baldy Saddle. A little less than a mile left. Oh, 0.9 miles. There's still a lot of snow over on this side. As you can see, we got about 0.8 miles. It's still way up there. I feel like I've already climbed all that vertical. This is just crazy. But we're gonna do it. Almost there. Really windy, but we're almost there. We'll check out the views quick. I am 40 minutes later than I wanted to be, so I gotta turn burn, but ooh, nice. Hi. Morning. Okay, that lady was a beast. There's no way I would be able to this far in run up these switchbacks. This is the switchbacks up into the only crack going up over the top over here. That when I was down further down, I mentioned that looked like it was the only place you could come up. So I have to take it easy because I can tell the uphill took a lot out of my legs, so my quads coming down are wanting to cramp. Yeah, but I also need to make it back as quick as I can. So somewhere around there, down in the flat, is where we're ending up, which is where my dog is, inside the van. And I am about 45 minutes behind schedule still. And I have not seen these clouds and rain that supposedly was going to be this morning. So I don't think I'll have an issue with her being too warm. But she probably does need to go to the bathroom. And if she has an accident inside the van, oh well. We'll see you guys further down. So, made it to the saddle. Picked up a little bit of time anyways. But I'm still 8 miles, not quite 8 miles from being done. And this part of the trail is really super steep coming up. I can gain a little bit of time here for about the first half a mile maybe. Then after that it's just steep all the way down to the trailhead for the next mile and a half. So my legs are shot. Okay, made it to the trailhead. I am officially about 45 minutes behind schedule, which is crazy because I don't know how I lost that much time coming off the hill. I must just not have calculated everything right or something, but so we're gonna push it as hard as we can. My leg's feeling a little bit better, but it's still I can tell going over some of those rocks, make sure I get on the right trail here, that my hamstrings and quads are wanting to cramp up on me. I believe that we went way up there. Holy cow, that just seems surreal that that's where we're at. I got about 3.5 miles left probably, and my lower part of my right leg is starting to hurt. But we will make it. I am gonna owe my dog the biggest apology when I get back. So we got just a little way to go, like another 1/10 of a mile or so, and we will be there, and hopefully the dog is happy to see me. Okay, I made it back. 20.39 miles. It says 6 hours and 20 minutes. That's an hour and 20 minutes further or longer than I thought it would take. This says I average an 18:48, but I'll have to see what Strava says because this isn't always accurate. But I am just pooped. My legs are just beat up and trashed. Nessa was mad at me when I first opened the door. But since then, she's warmed up to me. She's down there. But rest of the day is lunchtime. I just pounded a protein shake, and I'm gonna make her and I a sandwich and relax. Anyways, thank you for joining today's video. It wasn't the best video in the world, because I just so freaking just trashed, and I was having issues with my action camera, so I promise I will do better in the future. But anyways, thank you everybody for joining today's video, and I will see you next time. I love you all. Bye.